snowboard at the dawn, and I got rhythm. I got rhythm.
Wow, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Today's the day that I'm going to speak to some kids at OSU, and I'm super excited about that, and I have no idea what I'm going to say, but I think I'm going to keep it simple, almost like a Twitter Q&A, and you know, we'll just wing it. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of curious questions and stuff like that, and that means I got to clean up Dan the Adventure Bus for its college debut, I guess. I'm also really excited this morning that I have water, because I didn't share with you guys yesterday, but I gave my remaining half gallon of water to some tweakers who overheated their car at the waterfall because they got stuck in the snow, and anyways, so this is from the hot springs I filled up in the fountain. Actually, I think it's spring water that comes out of the water fountain. So that means we're gonna have some oatmeal this morning. I am super excited for oatmeal because I love oatmeal. And this Bob's Red Mill stuff is actually pretty good. My favorite one is the blueberry and hazelnut, more so than the strawberry, because you know, nuts have a little protein, fat, kind of fills you up. On that note, let's begin. Looks like the water's done. Here, let's do a little before and after. There's what it looks like before. There's what it looks like during. And it's foggy again. And after. Delicious breakfast, and it only takes a few minutes and some hot water. All right. Now, Dan the Adventure Bus is looking pretty presentable, and it is time for us to hit the road. Alright, so now I'm just waiting for a parking pass. It is 27 minutes before class starts. Alright guys, I have infiltrated the business school here at Oregon State University. This nice lady Tracy hooked me up with a parking pass, so thanks again.
Hey, no problem.
Now we're gonna go try and find the class and begin the day. Meet everybody over at Oregon State University. Thank you guys for having me, and hopefully you guys enjoy my story in the bus, and hopefully I can help you guys and inspire you guys. So. I'm doing tours.
Oh, wow. Wait,
so.
Hold on. Oh, shoot. That's classy.
Oh, well, thanks. You know, we like to keep it classy in here, you know?
Woo.
Hang on, let me turn on the LEDs.
Oh my gosh. This is so cute.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going in. Watch out. Yeah, you working with the bus?
We're just loading up the bus right now. Sorry I took out all the seats, but you know, you can make yourself at home.
Home already. Where's the fridge? Oh my goodness.
So the purpose to show them the bus is it's a living, breathing marketing project, really. So after this, we're gonna go into an auditorium and do a Q&A. Uh-oh, it's like deja vu right now. We got some videos from Texas up behind me here. It's always kind of funny to watch myself.
If one of your fans is watching your videos, what do you want, let's say we watch Daily Vlog 11, what do you want them to come out of that video with? Like a message, like I want to go travel, or I should do this? Or
Yeah, I mean, like there's a couple things. Like for one, I racked up a ton of student loans and debts, right? And I read a book called Walden on Wheels. You guys should write that down. This guy put himself through grad school by living in a vehicle on campus. And in the summers, he worked for like the national parks and made like 10 or 12 bucks an hour. And I was like, you know, of course you think to yourself, like 10 bucks an hour, you're like, that's nothing. Like, how would you pay for class with that, right? Well, when you have no expenses, he was able to save everything. So now, having all this debt and then looking back at life, I'm like, you guys all have apartments, I'm guessing, right?
Houses. So essentially, an apartment is a place to sleep, store your stuff, and take a crap, right? More or less. Right, you call it home. Well, so if you have a gym membership and you live in a vehicle, essentially you could save so much money. And so like part of what I like to talk about too is like this whole like tiny house thing and you know the van life and stuff, because college is not going to be free anytime soon. And unfortunately, you know, it creates like a hamster in a wheel scenario where you have to like pay back loans and you have to get a job and you're tied to having to make money. Otherwise, like you just, you know, you get bad credit scores, you get the bill collectors calling, and you know, so this is a different way too. So like having a bus as a home is kind of like something I want to, you know, share with the world. Like, hey, you don't have to, it's not just for homeless people. You can be homeless too. One of the things I did, it's weird how the universe works, and you can believe this or not, it's totally cool. Just hear me out on this. So, do you guys know what TSA PreCheck is? Yeah. So, my uncle passed away. Dan the Adventure Bus is named after Uncle Dan, and he would always like prepare for things. So, you know, I saw the TSA PreCheck thing, and I was like, oh wow, that'd be pretty cool. And so I was like, yeah. I was like, I should get a TSA PreCheck, you know, like get prepared. Like, Dan, would you be happy, right? So I did it, and I was like, okay, the intention in my head to get this is that I don't have a job right now, like a gig job, right, or like a travel job or something. But if I put the energy towards getting this TSA PreCheck, hopefully God or the universe or whatever you want to call it will reward me. So within a couple weeks of getting the TSA PreCheck card, I got my first paid like internet hosting job, and I traveled to San Francisco and I got to use it. It was so cool. And the same thing happened. I went into a stationery store and I bought a pen. I was like, you know, I'm gonna need a pen to sign a contract. I don't have any contracts right now, but I will need one when that day comes. And I kid you not, within a couple weeks or a month, I signed my first development deal for a TV show. It didn't go anywhere, but I still signed the contract, you know? So, you know, I just want to leave you with that, because if you act with intention, you will receive it. At least that's what I believe. All right, I'm hanging with the gang, still vlogging on the big camera. We've been kind of getting to know each other and chatting. We're gonna hit some, where are we going for lunch?
Local boys.
Local boys?
Hawaiian.
Hawaii, yes! I love plate lunches. So, I'm thirsty. I should have brought water with me to class, but you know, I gave those tweakers my last half gallon of water for their car yesterday, so it's all right. So just hanging with the gang at the local, what's it called again?
Local boys.
Local boys. I love Hawaiian food, so good. We just moved downstairs. Lunch was fantastic, but they want to bring me downstairs because apparently there's some awesome donut place downstairs. Is this like the Voodoo Donuts competitor?
That's what we're going with.
Sweet. Well, they look tasty. I'd say cheese.
Cheese.
That was video, just kidding. I talk to my right hand. And then I have a long video to edit at the end of the day if I do it the same day. So this is class number 2 over at Oregon State University. I'm happy to be here, and I'm super stoked that all you guys are here. Hopefully you will enjoy everything that I have to say, and hopefully I can leave some knowledge behind. That concludes class number 2. I just want to say thank you guys again for having me. It was awesome to be here. And who knows, I will see you guys perhaps another time, another class. Cool. Bye guys. Everybody, this is Alan over at OSU. I don't know what your official title is.
I'm a network administrator. I'm one of the network admins.
Well, basically he was pulling all the switches behind the scenes with the camera stuff, and we were talking about a bunch of YouTube videos and stuff. And dude, pleasure meeting you.
Ah, certainly.
He's like a big fan of like YouTube videos and showed me some really cool channels, so I'm gonna have to check those out.
And we talked RVs.
Yeah, that's right. He owns an RV, and he's actually gonna point me in the direction of a free shower. So extra thumbs up for that.
Showers are always a bonus.
All right, so we are gonna hit the road. Oh, and also it was quite fitting that the building that I spoke at
the business school. It's called Austin Hall, and this is also the school where my mom went to school. She got her college degree here, so that's kind of quinky-nink. Alright guys, I am parked for the night. I am at this wonderful place called a rest stop over by Seven Feathers. Probably a couple hours from the Oregon-California border. I'm gonna regroup tomorrow, see what's going on. Probably have like a pretty intense editing session tomorrow. And fill up a day on the adventure bus, because we're at the Indian truck stop casino thing, and like I said before, actually I misspoke and said they didn't have sales tax, which is why it's cheaper, but I think it's like a state gas tax. But for sure in California they don't have the state sales tax, but for some reason it's cheap, and I love it. Well, it's expensive but cheaper. Anyways, hope you liked today's video. It was a lot of fun. Thanks again to everyone over at Oregon State University. Had a great time, hopefully shared some knowledge, and you know, left a lasting impression, and hopefully inspired a couple of you guys to take a leap of faith. So, see you guys tomorrow.